Let's go. Talk to me about the next matchup. I thought it was 50. But anyway, we're going on to winners final now, which is Lyto versus BlueBoy, who's decided to go Inkling in this matchup. That's a pretty interesting call out. Anyway, Stadium 2 is the starter pick. Lyto. Oh, this is a Northern affair. This is Manchester versus Newcastle again. I've just realised this. Okay, so Lyto, as we all know, is the Palutena of Newcastle main, and BlueBoy is an S main who has decided to pick up the Inkling for this matchup. He does have an Inkling somewhere down the line, but I think he's gone for this matchup because Ness struggles against Palutena, I'm led to believe. Don't get me to dive again until after the set is finished because I feel so dizzy afterwards. So Lyto seems to have the initial hit. Initial starting. Oh, that's a fireball. Well, you can't call that on the you're fired. No, that's Ridley's forward smash. You're fired. So we're gonna have to think of an original name for that one. Rolled into up smash is a Palutena who's flying with the goddesses, and honestly. Just because I dab a few minutes doesn't mean you shouldn't clip it. Does not mean you can clip it. It's just all part of the personality, naturally. So anyway, back to the match. Lyto BlueBoy. Currently 2 stocks apiece. Lyto seems to be outplaying BlueBoy at this stage in terms of percentages and trying to get things done. But the parries. You gotta love parrying. I can understand the reasoning behind that. Trying to go for the ledge trump back air there, Lyto, not getting anything from it. But at this point, though, BlueBoy's struggling to get in, which is the point where Lyto is trying to get across here. That was a bit of a read there from Lyto. I took him up all that point, and then he does that. We're not quite getting anything out of that. Alright, so wants my car key. Is that... Oh no, we didn't get the spike hitbox! And that's a missed input there. Lyto just making that one back. Lyto getting a parry of his own. Just missing out on the spacing there. That's not going to be quite good. Back throw. Oh, it does take it. It just tickles the blast zone. Lyto's really struggling to find anything to get in there. And now BlueBoy has the advantage here. No, he doesn't. He gets back ahead for his troubles. This is our stock situation now between the two of them. Throughout the game though, Lyto has had the advantage, but BlueBoy's been able to find that little bit to get himself back into the game. The early stages has been Lyto, then BlueBoy's brought it back. Now this is, I don't think this is quite kill percentage for Lyto, but he's getting close, he's getting BlueBoy close to it at this point. Both of them trying to play safely here. Just run across one stage or the other to try and get a grab, doesn't quite work out for Lyto though. That's a good spacing there from Lyto. What's he going to do out of that? He tried to go for the back throw. Turnaround back throw doesn't quite... No, turnaround back air, excuse me. What another one I say. He caught his jump, but Lyto able to get out of that situation. Catches in with the up air. He went for it again, doesn't work. One too many unsafe rollers, and you're going to get a light to the head, and you're going to go straight up to the top, with Lyto taking the first game over BlueBoy. So Lyto wins first game. We're not pretty much closer than I initially thought, but Lyto, 1 game up in this best of 5, I may add. This is a best of 5 set. So, Lyto's got to win 3 games in order to be able to win, while Lyto still has another chance. No, Lyto has to win 3 games. BlueBoy's still got a chance though, to be able to do something out of it. It's not what I think it is anyway. So anyway, we are going straight into game 2. Same characters as before. At least I don't have to swap them this time round. And we're moving on to Kalos. This is known to be an Inkling stage. One of the Inkling stages which I do seem to thrive on. A few other ones including SD and Town. Because of the big stages, it allows the Inkling to be able to do things, able to set up the traps. Ooh, getting rolled. Well, we'll take a little bit of % damage there. That's an overextension from BlueBoy, and he gets thrown and he gets hit for it as a result. At this point, though, BlueBoy's having to try and figure out a way. Gets knocked off by the auto quarter. But not much doing. There's the explosive flame again. There are two versions of it: the short range and the long range. Oh, catching the tech! Oh, just bringing the tech there with the up smash, but not because of Kalos blast zones. He's not going to be able to get that KO just yet. Oh dear, missing the grab. That one is that going to kill? Yeah, it is going to kill. One player should not have that much power. Yeah, this is wild. Going for the neutron back again, doesn't work out. Oh, back throw again. No jabs this time around, so that's probably why BlueBoy's surviving for that little bit longer. Trying to use explosive flame to catch him out. Doesn't quite work out for him though. Oh, good set from Lyto, but he can't do anything with it. And Lyto is quite a way behind now. He's 2 stocks down at this point. I always do top HCs, Will, and you normally are a top HC, but not today. Anyway, Lyto has still got 2 stocks to make up here, so this is looking... Oh, dear me. This is not looking particularly promising here for Lyto. Ambitious at best. And again, oh, he catches him this time around. So that's 1 stock out of the way for Lyto, but he's still got a mountain to climb to be able to get this game again. But this is the right way to do it. Lyto, no, BlueBoy really trying to go deep on that one, trying to throw Lyto off the scent here, but Lyto seems to be getting something started again now. I think that SD he suffered there after the tech is really woken him up here. Oh, he managed to roll around it, and he got a really powerful powerful up smash. Can't do anything with that move though. Can't do anything there, but he's slowly getting that percentage back again. Ooh, yeah, with me, that's not really what you want to see there. That's not much is going to be done on that one. Catches him again with the explosive flame. He's trying to catch his landings. A very explosiveness. That's not going to do it though. But Lyto is in danger of dying now because of the amount of ink that's on him. And Palutena's in close time because of the amount of ink left on her. No doing that with the downs. No doing it. Yeah, back throw's going to do it this time around. I think ambition was a little bit too much there for BlueBoy. He's able to make that one back. Trying to catch the regular get up there with the trying to catch a regular get up there with the down smash, but Lyto not biting. And again, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting here. Lyto has, after the initial start, he has been able to bring this one back, but he's at such a high percentage at this point that any sort of error at this point from him is going to result in a BlueBoy KO and being it 1-1. However, at the same time, BlueBoy cannot afford to be complacent here, because otherwise Lyto could just get a combo in and he's going to be dead and it's going to be 2-0. I never thought I would see the day that Will would cheer for Palutena. Both of them really trying to play both of them are playing quite safe here. Not going in unless necessary, and that was not the sweet spot that BlueBoy was looking for. So Lyto's going to survive for a bit longer. Oh, you have us just out there on the catch there for the up. and up air, and that was not what I wanted to do. I tell you what, it was frame. I tell you what, Lyto was frames, but BlueBoy does even things up. It's 1-1 now between the two of them. We didn't get the kill screen either. That was anticlimactic, Bossman. You're quite right. Anyway, I think you're facing are you facing someone else soon? Oh. There we go. There's the dab again. So anyway, as we're looking forward, Lucretio has been in from Marge 2-0. He's facing J Scott right now, and he's 1-0 up on that one. While KP is 1-0 up against Ben. Anyway, we are now moving on to our next set. Next game, not set. I'm getting a little bit of ahead of myself here. So they're going down the city on this one. Must have been DSR on the previous stage at Lyto 1, which was Pokemon Stadium 2 if I remember correctly. So, big stage again, but this does have FD elements when the platforms disappear. But I think this stage, considering how well Lyto was bringing that one back, it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility to be able to do some stuff against BlueBoy here. He was just out on the counter there, which would have been quite a bit of damage there. But I forgot also that the Ink Bomb is a projectile, so it would have switched to reflexive. But that's a lot of damage from one combination there from BlueBoy. Managing to find a way around that roller. I don't know why, but this just feels like a battle of the Wi-Fi warriors, even though I know Lyto's not a Wi-Fi warrior. This is just Inkling and Palutena. Well, how do we know this matchup? Lyto, the Northeastern Palutena, Newcastle player. BlueBoy's the Mancunian, i.e. Manchester. They're both really trying to... Lyto's really trying to cross BlueBoy up here, but BlueBoy's not really biting at this point. Oh, and again, just out. But he got him in the... But BlueBoy only got Lyto in the head, so Lyto's not going to be buried for it. And they're going back to that spacing game. And Lyto playing the spacing game better that time, man. Better than BlueBoy. Good fade back there from Lyto, keeping himself alive here. And that's the result of him getting some good damage there. Well, BlueBoy's got to figure out, change his strategy a little bit. He would make, yeah, Lyto would make that one back. But BlueBoy tried to go for the 2-frame. He was aware that Lyto was going to try and make that one back. But he was going to make that one back. So he was trying to plan the way, trying to play ahead here. Rolling away there for BlueBoy, keeps him out of the explosive flame. Both playing around each other. Ooh, that. I think Lyto's getting on to the fact that what BlueBoy's doing. Oh, that was. I think he wanted a parry there, but he messed up. He was only out by bits. He's going. BlueBoy going all over. You gotta hate that move at times. You hate it when it connects, and you hate it when it doesn't connect. But I think Lyto might be trying to find what BlueBoy's reactions are. I don't know whether it's Desperado or whether Lyto is genuinely looking for a reaction out of BlueBoy to see what he does out of it. Because that's the one way again getting data. Ooh, he's got buried. What can he do? Gets out of it. Keeping the damage to a minimum there. Good matching there from Lyto. BlueBoy trying to find a way in. He's using the forward air to try and force Lyto into doing something unsafe. And the roller comes out again, which does slow Lyto down a bit there. Doesn't grab ledge. But he's able to get back there. I've not seen Palutena's back air losing too often. And that was one of those occasions where it did. And again, dash up what is going to be doing out of this one. And again, just like that. Lyto now. Oh, he plays out the waiting game of invincibility very well there. And look at that, 32-43. The momentum here is purely in BlueBoy. It is purely in Lyto's court. Ooh, just missing out on the I tell you what, BlueBoy needs to figure out his strategies here because whatever he's doing is not working here. And Lyto is just playing around that pretty effectively too. Is he getting forward splash? Yep. Silver forward smash and he's dead for it. Lyto shouldn't be too disheartened about it because he does have a bit of a lead here. You hate it when it misses like that. Is that back throw gonna do it? Not quite do it. Town City platform, Town City Legend. I tell you what, it's not beyond the realms of responsibility of BlueBoy being able to bring this one back, just the same way as Lyto was almost able to do in the last game. Forward air's not going to do anything. Oh no, that's not going to work. And BlueBoy bangs the platform, bangs ahead, and probably goes 2-1 down as a result. So Lyto is now 2-1 ahead in this best of 5 set. So where are they going this time around? I don't think that we're going back to Chaos here because I do think that it's DSR or Lyto might have abandoned. I don't know which. Whatever the case is, this is game 4. This is Lyto versus BlueBoy again. They're going Smash 4 this time. Smaller stage this time. And a big platform in the middle. For all you Smash 4 fans that used to move. On the 2 frame there with a down tilt. Not finding anything from it though is Lyto. Oh, you hate it. You gotta see this Inkling. Electing wisely not to go for the F smash this time around, wanting to get the damage. Both players playing around the spacing game here. Ooh, that was very close to a confirm that. Okay, so oh, nothing found there from BlueBoy. Good grief. I do admit that this Inkling matchup is a particularly difficult one. I'm not exactly a fan of it, even though we have loads of people in my region that play them. But Lyto, oh, he's got jab. Oh, managing to get out of the boulders, right? And also BlueBoy, he's got no ink here. And gets scored with the explosive flame. Gets a little bit of ink back, does BlueBoy. That was just the wrong way there. BlueBoy really trying to go all the way deep there for those. He's trying to really go deep for these edge guarding attempts. And not one of them seems to be working here. And again, Lyto knows, also Lyto, I think, knows about these attacks. He knows what he's up against now. What's he doing? Trying to space around. Oh, we try to get the forward tilt. Doesn't quite happen for him though. And again, catches him with a dash. Of course, being a multi-hit move, it's very difficult to parry. Trying to force something out of BlueBoy. Doesn't find anything from it though this time around. The explosive flame coming out again. And again, that's going to do it. So BlueBoy down 1 stock already in this game. And will Lyto carry on this momentum all the way to take it all the way to the bank and get to winner's final with it? That's the ultimate question here. Or will BlueBoy be able to bring it back? That's not going to quite do anything this time around. Good. Lyto really doing well with these recoveries. He's really noticing what BlueBoy wants to do in these extra guard attempts. And he's just racking up the damage here. This is where the experience of tournament... This is where the experience really does come into its own here. Lyto finding a way... Oh dear. Oh. That was a little bit ambitious, I have to admit, on that forward smash, but that's just a risky take sometimes. And he also had a big lead. But it wasn't really worth losing a big lead for that one, unfortunately. But I think Lyto knows what he's doing here. He knows what he's doing. I think Lyto does know what he's doing. Oh, dear me. Can we just blame that on ultimate lag? I don't know. Ooh. I can understand what he went for there. And again, managing to find a way to get back on stage. Explosive Flame is going to be a dead Inkling again. As BlueBoy is, yeah, it's not exactly finding the solution here. No, oh, there's spacing without there. Try to get the up smash out of when Lyto was coming up. Is he going to make it back? Yes. Oh, just about though. Oh, this is not going to work out for him. Just out of the spacing. But he's able to find something else out of it. He's still got BlueBoy under his thumb here. And BlueBoy needs to find a way to get himself back into this game here because he is on his winner side stock here. I might. Oh, we still managed to get through. Trying to catch him again with the explosive flame. Doesn't find anything from it. Back throw again. He's putting BlueBoy in a bad situation here. A bit late to the party with that down tilt, but he's not late to the party with that up air. And Lyto makes it through into Grand Finals winner side in a convincing 3-1 victory over BlueBoy. So, BlueBoy going Inkling in that matchup. It didn't quite work out for him in the end. For what we do know is that Lyto is on his way into winner side of Grand Finals. While we have got quite a bit of a wait for losers semi-finals to happen. What we do know, let's have a look at this bracket right now. Lucretia beat J scored 2-0, KP beat Ven 2-0 as well, so Bossman and KP is going on right now. So the winner of Bossman and KP will be making, excuse me, so the winner of this will be facing Lucretio. Bossman and KP is going on right now. By the look of things, have they selected everything on their first game?